the pursuit of passion.
I sat on a piano bench next to my piano teacher, and we reviewed the results of a competition that I had just played in the week before. It was exciting. Judge number one, art is amazing, technically brilliant, virtuoso. Judge number two, he plays like a machine. Judge number four, or judge number three, art has no passion. Art has no heart. He plays with no emotion. You need to get in touch with the music to bring forth the true intent of what the composer wants to get across to the audience. I sat there stoically, and the words washed over me like a bucket of cold water. At 16, I didn't really care, but part of me cared because I had a reputation. I wanted to be the best. I never thought about it before. It was something that I heard before, but for the first time in a while, I gave it thought, and I said to myself, what is passion? What does passion mean to me? At 16, I don't often have the answer to those questions. I don't think any 16-year-old does. But I gave it thought. So I asked you, what are you passionate about? What's your passion, and why are you passionate? I'd like to share with you in brief how I discovered what my passion was and how I've used it to add meaning to my life. Passion is this ubiquitous buzzword that you hear all the time. Follow your passion. Love what you do. You'll never work a day in your life. I can recall being in my dorm room and one of my buddies, Danny, saying, Art, just go for it, bro. Just do it. Yeah, just play piano. Yeah. And so all this time in my mind, passion was, is it something I'm good at? Is it something that I like? Is it something that I can like and love and use to make money? Sure, I guess that's what most people would say. But in hindsight, passion really means to suffer for what you love. It means, to me, what am I willing to give up for this one thing? Here's what I mean by that. The greatest basketball player of all time in the history of the NBA, Kobe Bryant.
Scott's dying.
He says this. He says, I would not leave the gym until I made 400 baskets. So we see all the glory on the court, the jump shots, the fame, and the accolades. But behind that, he stays in the gym until he makes 400 shots, at least, according to him. That's giving up a lot of time for something that you love. That's what passion is. I'm not Kobe, but I can recall playing the same 8 bars of one piece of music until my fingers ached and I could play it in the dark, or I could have a conversation and look at you and play the tune. In hindsight, that was passion. So then what? You have this thing that you give up a lot of time for, and you exert a lot of energy and invest in yourself in, but what do you do now? Well, the question that I asked myself was why? I asked myself a lot of questions. I think probably too much. But I asked myself why? Why do I love the thing that I love? What does it mean that I spend all this time doing this one thing? I think asking yourself why is the most important question you could ask. Everybody has their own why, and I think everybody should have a why. For some people it's fame, for some people it's fortune, it's acclaim, but for me, my why was different. I grew up in an impoverished and crime-ridden area in Los Angeles, so music for me was an escape. Every time I played a piece, it was like walking to a window and unveiling a curtain and looking through into a world that I couldn't tangibly touch, but I could see everything in it, and everything in the world was beautiful and perfect. It was a world that I couldn't relate to, but it was a world that I loved to exist in. That was my why. So what's your why? Passion is a spark that lights the fire, but the why is what's going to continue to sustain you when it doesn't seem like it's worth it. And there were many times where I felt like anything I did artistically, academically, socially was just not worth it. So find your why. So you have your passion, you have your why, but then what? Well, to me, logically, the next step is to give it away. Share it. I think it's the best gift that you can give yourself, and it's the best gift that you can give others. Why hoard all this energy and talent that you've invested yourself in? Share it. Give it away. For me personally, I had a problem expressing myself at the piano because I just wasn't sure of what other people would think of seeing me in my zone. But eventually that technical stiffness and that mechanical fluidity of just trying to play the right notes slowly eroded itself and went from art has no passion into me slowly opening up and allowing people to walk with me and come to the window and open the curtain. Let's look at this perfect world and garden together. That was my gift of sharing. Sharing allows others to see past their own limitations and can help you remind yourself of the limitations that you've overcome. So lastly, you found your passion, you found your why, and you've given it away. Sounds really, really easy, but in reality it's not. Nothing is really that simple. But I'd like to leave you with a quote that I have written in this notebook from 2008 when I was a senior in college, and I always look at it from time to time, and it says, it's by Howard Thurman, it says, don't ask what the world needs, ask yourself what makes you come alive. Find what makes you come alive and go and do that. Because the world doesn't need what it needs people who come alive. Thank you.